All right, folks. Hey, looks like we are live. Now, folks, I've got the lightning in the background right now because it's really storming outside, and we don't know for sure if we'll get through this entire live without something happening. So, if I disappear on you, you know what's going on. It's the lightning that's getting us. Okay. So, anyway, uh, coming to you this evening, get through our housekeeping here real quick. And anyway, how did that get down there? That's not supposed to happen. There we go. That looks a little better. And of course, now if you are seeing us live, give us a hashtag live or a hashtag replay if you're coming in a little later. Let me know where you're coming from and drop any questions that you've got in the chat. And I will get back to you on those if you're catching us on replay. And we might even catch you live. So we'll see what we do. And of course, if you go over and check out the YouTube channel, I would love it if you'd like and subscribe, kind of help build me up over there. Be very honest, my YouTube channel isn't all that exciting just yet. It houses a lot of our live videos, but I haven't gone over and done all the SEO to them and that kind of stuff. Focusing on one thing at a time, but it just makes sense to keep them all there. So anyway, and of course, if you are not seeing us here in the group, come on over to the Facebook group, smilingstew.com/group will get you here and join us. We would love to have you. So anyway, what have I got for you tonight? Well, I got something kind of exciting for you here. Um, anyway, um, brings to you a few things from our mastermind this morning, and one of the things I'm kind of talking about today is, are you overwhelmed? Are you stuck? And I know that happens to folks. It's happened to me. Um, so I want to try and help you through all that. And be honest, I'm working with a couple of folks who are stuck right now, and I want to try and help them through that. But anyway, we all get that way at some point in time, and I get that way myself. In fact, I'm kind of that way right now in that I'm trying to do more things than I feasibly have time to do, and self-imposed. I keep getting ideas that I want to act on, and there just isn't enough time to do them all. And so, anyway, this came up at the meeting this morning, that my mastermind, and one of the leaders that was there today, and she's a very successful online marketer. She's been doing it for 20 years. She was saying she's got just tons of content on her YouTube channel, and that didn't get there overnight. And so uh, she was answering some questions for her audience. And folks, that's where we get a lot of our stuff for what we talk about online. I get a lot of it from the mastermind, and I try and share it with you. Sometimes it'll come from a question that's going on or something that I'm working on in the day. Today, the things I'm working on with some people just happen to fit with what came from the mastermind. And it's funny the way that happens. It does it a lot of times. Folks, if you're not on this mastermind and you're getting overwhelmed with things, and your headset or your what's between your ears is getting in your way, this is a great way to find a little, I guess, peace of mind. Kind of settles your mind, kind of gets you focused, and gets you energized to get through your day. So I recommend it to anybody. I do have that on my link hub. You're welcome to use it. It's free of charge. In fact, I recommend it. I know there are hundreds of people that just listen to it every day, but listen to it for a while, and it takes a couple weeks before it feels right. It's kind of a different thing when you're around all these successful people, and and they're very matter of fact about it because they've been successful a long time, but they're trying to pay it forward and help the rest of us, which is really great. So anyway, the point she was making in all this was, it all starts with, she was making a video that somebody had asked, what are all the steps to get to where you are? And she ended up making this video, and by the end of it, it was about 2 hours long. You can hear the dog going off there real quick. But anyway, in the end, it was about 2 hours long. And so she realized that, it got that way because she started way back when, and it got there step by step by step. The old adage, a journey of 1,000 miles starts with a single step. So anyway, she built it up over time. And one of the things, we are content creators, so we have to create content. So you got to start somewhere, and eventually that builds up. And she points out that that is out there forever, especially on a YouTube channel. And she equates that, or gives us the analogy that it's like going fishing with multiple poles. You've all seen a fisherman out there got 3 or 4 poles in the line at the same time. Well, it's the same thing. Each piece of content is like a little hook in that ocean out there for the fish, and it just floats around out there until sooner or later a fish comes along and grabs it. So that's a great way to think about it. So you just got to start producing content and make that happen. So, like I say, we are content creators if we're affiliate marketers, and we have to produce some kind of content. Now, that might just be a post, it might be a blog, maybe you're a podcast kind of person. Uh, Maybe you go live like I do. That's not for everybody. A lot of people will go live and do faceless videos, which is fine as well. One of the things I need to start doing is the short form style video, the TikToks, and that's something I'm working on doing right now. And so, that's my current overwhelm that I need to handle. So I want to do a quick screen share with you, and I want to show you this real quick post that I was working on. Let me just get some of these banners off of here real fast. Boom, get rid of that. Let's get rid of the old, boy, this it's touchy tonight. Doesn't want to do what I'm asking it to do. All right, let's get that off there so we can see what we're talking about. So anyway, feeling overwhelmed. The analogy was made this morning that it's like trying to chop down a really giant tree that just you don't think you can possibly do. But if you pick up the axe and get started, and that's the first step, you got to pick up the axe and take 5 swings a day, eventually the tree will fall. So it's the same way, I need to get on my TikTok, so I need to get on there and I need to take 5 swings a day at that until I get it handled. I'm trying to learn some things about AI. So again, I need to get on, I need to pick up that axe, and I need to take 5 swings a day until I get that handled. And the thing to remember is it's really all about paying it forward. It's about focusing on other people. If you're in it just to make money, that's not going to happen quickly. You've got to focus on other people. If you help other people, eventually you will be rewarded. So that's my message for you tonight. So anyway, if you're overwhelmed, pick up that axe, take that first swing, and get started on that. And let me just real quick get rid of that for you. Now, folks, if you're struggling, you're in that overwhelmed status, I want to help you out. I'm already helping out a couple of people. It drives me nuts when I hear somebody say, well, they picked up a program and they're trying to do it and they've paid their hard-earned money and they're not getting any help from anybody. That drives me crazy. And so I'm more than happy to step into that void because we all started someplace. We all got help from somebody early on. And let me do that for you if you're just getting going. So anyway, I'm going to post a link. This is for my link hub. Just come on over here, scroll down right to the bottom, book a free strategy call with me, and we'll spend a little time. We'll do some screen shares. We'll talk about what you're doing now, or if you haven't started, what you'd like to do. And we'll put together some kind of a strategy to help you take those 5 swings a day and start knocking down that tree. So that's my fun for you tonight. I'm going to give you one more thing because, like I say, producing content all starts somewhere. And so I'm going to give you a little fun tonight. I'm going to post this. I'm not going to torture you with it right now. This is my first video that I did 3-4 years ago, right in the beginning parts of the pandemic. And it was a little rough. It was a little rough. So anyway, I'm going to post that for you. So if you want a good giggle after we get done there, you can go down below in the comments and you'll be able to see that video. So hope you all have a fantastic night. looks like we got through it without the power going out. So hopefully everything worked out right. All of you have a fantastic evening. We'll talk with you all tomorrow. Take care, folks.